about filming at Jockey's Ridge? How was it?
Actually, it was fabulous, and it was actually one of my suggestions, because originally, um, Christine, we were talking in the very, very beginning, we were talking about doing a trip to Egypt to get some footage stuff, and the more she talked to people down there, they were like, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do that, and I'm like, what do we really need? And so she's like, well, we need this, we need this, we need this. I said, you know, there's places out here where you can get that, and I suggested some different things in Kill Devil Hills, and she said, well, let me look into it, and then she found Jockey's Ridge, and she's like, this is it.
Nice. So you were the one who actually suggested the Outer Banks, because you
Yeah.
got funding, but not
Yeah.
funding to go to Egypt.
Yeah, no.
Gotcha. So for any of your future films, or perhaps if you're being a location scout, what do you think of the Outer Banks? Would you come here again?
I love it.
Oh, yes.
Totally.
Yes,
There's
love
so
it.
many things you can use it for. I mean, there's just so many different
Yeah,
venues. I mean, you can make it turn into anything.
yeah, and I had never been out here to the Outer Banks, and when we got the location here, I was, oh my God, it's sand dunes. I didn't realize that that was out here, and it
Right.
was just awesome. I just
And
like,
the only reason I knew about it is because we took a trip, a family trip, about a few years back, because we came up to see the lighthouse and everything else, and that's what made me think of it. It's like, well, all you need is sand dunes.
Right, right.
Check this out.
Yeah. And we do have swamps and lots of cotton fields and grass
I
up
saw
over
that
the
when we were
bridge.
coming
Yes.
through. That
Feels
was-
like you're never going to get here, right?
Yeah, it was really like neat to see a bunch of cotton fields and.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here probably 21 years ago. So,
Oh, so when you were
yeah,
you really young.
really young, and it's nice to be back down here, and it's really pretty, and I'm glad that y'all are sponsoring this and hosting this here for all the talented artists here, so around North Carolina. So thank you for doing that.
How about the Outer Banks? Do you think you'd ever choose here and come back to film here?
Absolutely. Yeah, any day.
Awesome. So you've had to have heard of the Outer Banks before. Have you ever been here?
I have, yeah. I used to come down in the summer quite a bit. We'd get a beach house, like my family. I actually made, I forgot about this till this weekend being down here, but I made a short film, like a comedy, sort of a Napoleon Dynamite before that was out, but that kind of vibe down here.
Nice, nice. Where did you film exactly, if you don't mind me asking?
Yeah, it was, I was trying to find a house today, actually. It was Nag's Head.
Nice.
Because I remember we had a shot of the trash can that said Nag's Head on it.
Yep.
But it was about this deranged bird watcher who takes things too far and he torments his family. Yeah, so it was like right up the street. And that's Something Fishy over there.
Yep, yep.
That's in there.
Nice,
from
nice.
like 20 years ago.
Well, now that you've been back here, do you ever think that maybe you might choose here to film in the future?
Absolutely, yeah. This is such a cool area. It's so moody, like with the
Tell us about it.
with the winds blowing and the dunes. So yeah,
Yeah.
For sure, I want to do my birdwatcher film here. It has to happen here because it's set here. But I would like to explore doing future films here.
Nice. You've came from so far away. Have you ever been to North Carolina, or
Absolutely.
specifically here, the Outer Banks?
No, never been to the Outer Banks. I lived in Winston-Salem for 10
Okay.
years a while back. And so there you go. But most of my life here, and most of the film, with making the feature films, has been on the Gulf Coast between New Orleans and Mobile, Alabama. Most of the films are pretty much there.
I know you probably haven't had too much time to look around, but we have a beach right here, and we have woods
True.
and
Oh, you guys
swamps.
have
And
this is an amazing area.
do you think you ever might film here in the future? You know, if
It's
you're doing
possible.
some scouting
Yeah.
out some locations.
It's fantastic. This area is incredibly intriguing. It's like between, Kill Devil Hills, Kitty Hawk, Roanoke Island, Dismal Swamp, all of these areas. I just can't believe the different locations that are here. It's
Right.
amazing,
Right.
We're going to, I think tomorrow when we go back to Raleigh, before we go back, we're gonna go to Roanoke Island, like take a trail or something in there
Yep.
for an hour or two and check it out, because for us, it's like, the history of
Right,
of
the
this
Lost
area is
Colony,
just,
and
wow,
yeah.
incredible. Talk about,
And it's weird over there. Like, you go over there and my phone will lose signal.
cool.
For real, yeah.
Cool, you hear that,
And
Rusty?
people, yeah, like the people
We're
who do
going.
the
Well,
Lost Colony play,
okay,
like
you'll
they.
know where we were.
Have you ever been here to the Outer Banks before?
I have. I have been out here a few times, and it's a beautiful place.
Yes, we have, and that's part of why we bring you people here is because we're trying to let you know that this is a great place to make films. And we also have plenty of talent here as well. We have great actors and builders. And do you think that maybe someday you might consider coming here after you're big and famous and you have like a big budget? Say, you know, I'm going to go back to Kill Devil Hills. I think that might be the spot.
I would love to shoot something out here. It's a beautiful place, and everyone's been so welcoming, and it looks gorgeous on camera. I would love to shoot something here.
Have you guys ever been to the Outer Banks?
I haven't.
No, first time.
First time, and I know you got in late last night, but I don't know if you had a chance to check out the beach and.
We both went to the Jockey's Ridge today
Okay.
earlier, and that was a lot of fun. He got there and like within 5 minutes he was already planning his next film. So
Nice. So that inspired you to maybe would you consider coming here?
I would, yeah, but I would want that set up like way ahead of time because it's a bit of a drive, and I'd want more people to collaborate and do things the right way. Like I'd love to just pitch that idea to somebody, and maybe I just help produce.
Right.
Let someone else take care of that. But I mean, that's how I get a lot of inspiration for my writing. Is I'll have a cool location or something like that, and I'll just be like, I want to write something to this.
You guys, both of you are alumni directors and filmmakers for our film festival, and it's always awesome to see you come back again every year.
Thank you for having us. It's always a great time coming out here to the festival and all, and we always look forward to it.
So have you ever been to the Outer Banks before?
You know what? It's crazy. I haven't. I've lived in North Carolina for 20 years, and I haven't ever been to the Outer Banks.
Wow. And how long was your drive? That's like, what, 3.5?
No, it's like 5 solid
5 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So.
Which not anything like the 29 hours.
Right,
But-
right. Yeah, they were like an extreme, but
That was crazy.
yeah,
Crazy.
yeah, for sure. Do you think that maybe in the future you ever might use the Outer Banks as
I
one of your
totally
places
would.
to film?
Totally would.